Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, a choosing beggar learns that just because you have a half-size car, it doesn't mean you pay half price. Let's jump right in. I'm a college student and I work as a cashier at a car wash. I've worked in retail before and also a couple of other jobs where you work directly with people. I've had some crappy customers, but the ones I'm about to tell you about really blew my mind as to how ignorant some people can be. To give you some background info, this particular car wash is very popular in my city because it's really nice. You'll have your car manually cleaned by employees, each of whom is dedicated to a specific part of your car, before you go through the actual thing. There's usually 5 or 6 employees there on a busy Saturday. Now, I don't know about other cities or countries, but around here, we're one of the few that do this. Now, as for my part, there's 3 programs for the car wash. They range between 10 and 13 euros. There's also a special program for convertibles. I don't know exactly what it does, but I think it just makes the water jet a little lighter so it doesn't leak through the hood. Besides that, there's nothing I could possibly manually change in the programs. The convertible one isn't even cheaper. Now to the story. I've had this couple pull up to me a couple of weeks ago in a smart car, electric drive, mind you. They told me the program they'd like. I think they chose the most expensive one. And when I told them that that'd be 13 euro please, they looked at me completely stunned. And the guy said something along the lines of, "Oh, don't we get to pay half the price?" I was really confused because I was fairly new to the job and we do have certain customers that get special prices. And I guess he could tell from the face I was making, so he went on to say, "You know, since we only have half a car." I get a ton of these kinds of crappy jokes every day, but I'm kinda dependent on tips, so I laughed and just said, "Oh, you would think, huh?" Unlike the other crappy joke customers, however, this dude was not laughing. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Fraulein," roughly translate as young lady. It's an obsolete title for a young unmarried woman, and depending on the tone it's said in, it's degrading. This tone was degrading. Listen, why would we pay full price for a service that we don't fully need? I tried to explain to him that only because his car is small, it doesn't change the amount of water used on his car, and that half a car doesn't mean half the employees. There's still this and this amount of water used, there's still 6 employees working on his car that wanted to be paid, also that the lease for the property will not be magically cut in half for the time we're washing only half a car, and also that I just could not manually change anything about the program. Half a car is still producing the same costs for us as a full car would. If I gave him a discount, I'd be missing €6.50 in my register at the end of the day, because the system we use just doesn't know what a freaking discount is. It's not an option for regular customers. I was trying to be patient with him, although there were like 8 cars in the line behind him, and time is money. He was visibly upset with me, and instead of just going on about his day and paying the price I asked him to pay, he tried to change my mind, telling me that he and his wife recently went to Italy and that you only pay half the price for washing your smart car there, that was just common practice there, and how we had the audacity to charge him full price. His wife then looked at me and said, "Yes, I can confirm this." Like, of course, this changes everything. Not. After I once again told him that I totally agreed with him, I didn't, and that I really couldn't do anything about the situation as of now, and classic, that I'd be talking to the owner about it, he topped it all off by saying, "And also, we drive an electric, so shouldn't we be rewarded for that?" I kindly told him that we biologically recycle all the water we use, and that that's what we do for the environment. I expected him to finally shut up about it and just pay the damn thing, but not this gentleman. He grumbled and "okay, bye." put his car in reverse, and backed out of the property. Never saw him again. I told my boss about it at the end of my shift, and we had a good laugh about it. We're a very customer-friendly company. All the other employees are awesome. In the summer, one of them always used to buy ice cream out of his pocket to hand it to the customers while they were waiting in line. At some point, the owner adapted that and made it a part of our service in summer. Ice cream for everyone. Very regular customers do get discounts, such as driving schools, the local police department, or car dealerships, even up to 60%. Those discounts are saved in the system, additional options to the ones I have for regular customers. But I don't have automatic access to these discounts. These options are only available on the screen with a corresponding electronic loyalty card that the customers carry with them, if you're wondering. I love my job. I love working with customers, but I can tell you, this particular one just wasn't a loss for us. Story 2 gives us a choosing beggar who wants a refund on a free promotional product. Is it sad that this kind of thing doesn't surprise me anymore? For some context, I worked at the British equivalent of America's Walgreens, Boots. I was a cashier. It was the summer of 2018. The Incredibles 2 had just hit the cinemas, and Boots' own brand sun cream had done a promotional offer. You buy 2 bottles of sun cream, you get a free Incredibles water bottle. I remember serving this man, probably early 30s. He picked up 2 bottles and had one of the free ones and proceeded to ask me, if I buy 4, will I get 2 free bottles? I answered, yeah, that's the deal. He was ecstatic and ran back to get another 2 and another free bottle. We had a happy transaction. I wished him to have a good one and then carried on with my day. The next day, around lunchtime, which is the busiest time of the workday, he came storming back in and straight up to my till, boycotting the entire queue, in turn pissing so many people off. He slammed down one of the bottles and it looked as though it had been dropped on concrete, like a playground floor or a pavement. It was completely grazed on one side with a huge crack going up the side. I never said that they were good quality, they're free. What do you expect? He was fuming. I put this bottle in the dishwasher. You never told me they weren't dishwasher safe. It's broken. I want another one. They are dishwasher safe, sir. That has been dropped. No, they aren't. It cracked in the microwave. I want another one. They are also microwave safe, sir. I apologize, but the only way you'd get another bottle is if you bought sun cream, as that is the offer we have going on right now. I want a refund. I am so sorry, but I cannot refund you on a free promotional item. I want a new one. I sighed and told him to give me a moment whilst I went to locate another bottle to hand over and shut him up so I could deal with the lunch rush. To no avail. We had none left. I walked back, silently praying in my head because I knew exactly what I was walking back to. I'm so sorry. Sir, it seems we have run out of the bottles, and the promotion was only while stocks last. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience, I said to him, beginning to walk to another till to carry on serving. Big mistake. He went crimson in the face, and I swear to you, I could see smoke coming out of his ears. I want a new free bottle, and I want it now. Don't get me wrong, I completely understood his frustration. Those sun cream bottles weren't cheap. I just apologized to him again and explained the promotion policy, and lo and behold, he demands to speak to my supervisor. I just sighed again and pointed to my badge. I am the supervisor, sir. He demanded to speak to my manager, who was on her lunch break. I shrugged and I went to the tannoy and made the announcement that there was a customer inquiry, meaning bell end of a customer. Come back me up ASAP, thanks. And she made her way downstairs. He was shocked to see that she was also female and began explaining how I was the world's worst employee because I wouldn't refund him for a free gift. She looked at me and I shrugged, continuing to serve other customers who were looking at me with sympathy. He demanded I come back over so he could look at my managers and my badge. Made a note to write down our names and call in a complaint. Once he left, my manager just laughed it off and told me not to worry, as I was just doing my job and nothing would come of it. A few days later, I got called to the manager's office and we spoke about the customer who actually lodged the complaint with our area manager, who essentially also told him where to go, as it was a free promotion and he wasn't entitled to anything. He never came back. This is John from /bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then please hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.